Hey guys, just before we start this video, and when you get to this point of being able to get to your profile on CMS 2021, please make a copy of your file, because if you edit this and screw it up and you didn't make a copy, I am not being held responsible for your mistakes. Alright, hopefully you guys have, hopefully you've already pressed the save button. That would be amazing. I'll see you in a second. Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. So, this is a little bit different. I'm not actually going to do a car. I'm not going to talk about the game as such, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you how to edit your profile. Now, if you don't want to download a mod for Wii mods or mess around or, you know, just genuinely find things that can clip into your computer and maybe cause problems, then this is probably the best way to edit your profile. So first off, you want to go to your PC, then you want to go to your local disk, then you want to click on users. Everybody, well, I think most people by this point know my name is Mike, and it's all good. And what we're going to do is we're going to click here on app data. And click on app data, go to local low, and then we're going to go all the way down here and click on, oh, if I can find it myself, there it is, red dot. Okay, red dot games. Then you're going to click on Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Then you're going to click on the save button, and then I'm going to explain from here. Okay, so first off, what we've got here is we've got 3 save files. Profile 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, for me, Profile 0 is the hybrid style garage, which is the stuff I've been making the videos with. Profile 1 is my flip it one, which is what we did the challenge in the live stream, and the other challenges and bits and pieces that I will be doing in this game. And Profile 2 is my test for it. Basically, if I want to test something, then that's pretty much where I go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to Profile 1, and as you can see, it's a shed ton of coding that you're going to be sitting there going, oh my god, my eyes. Now, to put this into perspective, there is no guide on how to do this. I had to try and figure this out myself. Going on the fact that anything that says the word false, if you change it to true, normally ends up that is something that's changed in the game. So as you can see up here, we've got Flip It, which is my profile. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Control F and type in Playermoney. And there we go. Found it. Playermoney. This is how we edit our profile. So what we've got here is Playermoney, and you've got it down. I've got down at 20,000 credits. That is literally the reason why I'm doing this, is because I'm going to do the 20,000 credit challenge. Buy a car and buy a car, do it all up for 20k. Now, if you look to the right, you'll see player level, because it's level 35. I made myself level 35 so I could unlock stuff. Then realised I didn't actually have to do that to unlock stuff, because I can mess around with the code in here. Now what we need to do is we need to find, so what you do here is you can change this number. So make sure there's a number there and then change it to what you want. So like 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000, or whatever you want in this here. Then obviously like player scrap, that's how much scrap you guys are going to have. You can change that to, I don't know, 1,000,000,000, and you'll have infinite scrap basically. I mean, at that point, you might as well just play it on, like, sandbox mode, but there you go. And then from there, you've got, like, barn amounts, and you've got mission finishes, and so on and so forth. From this point, everything here is everything that's going to be in the game itself. So you've got your player money, you've got the player level, the player experience, the player scraps, barn amounts, and so on and so forth. They're your main things that you're going to be unlocking within the game itself. And so after that, you're just like, holy crap, okay, my eyes, because there's no dark mode for this, which sucks because it makes you go a bit funny. Now what I need to do is I need to find... So what I've done is in the description box below, I've left this in the description box. And basically what you do is you search for upgradeforpointdata. Alright, now this line here, you will lose it in the coding because there's just so much bits and pieces. But the idea here is that the upgradeforpointdata is literally the line that basically goes for your unlockables. So when it comes to like the shop discount, cheaper parking, and so on and so forth, okay? This is where it gets a little bit more funky. So we've got this line here, which is where we're going, and then all of a sudden it says element. Okay, the element, as that's element number 1 on this line, the first one is fast movement. Now this line here that says true, 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 originally said false, 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 false. Basically meaning that all the parts of the levels were locked up. Now when you change a piece that says false to a true, it unlocks. That's normally how coding works and saving data and so on and so forth. I don't really fully understand it, but that's my grasp on it all, let's put it that way. So all that was false, and then what I did was I took out the 6 falses and put 6 trues. That unlocked that whole level, but as long as it's between these two sort of sections here, then as long as it says true, 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 it'll unlock. Same with this one. This is element. This is the second element. So shop discount or fast part move and things like that. So each one of these, where it says element, you just want it to say true, 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 true. And you do this across the line of everything that says false. Change it to true on this line. Now, if by this point you're like you look away from the screen and you're seeing numbers and letters everywhere, that means you've been staring at the screen too long. Have a rest. Now, what you want to do is, as you go through this, you just want to change the things that are going to affect you the most. Now, these extra bits here that says element true, element true, element true, element true, and then there's like one or two things. They are the ones like you've got the discount, which is like there's only 3 of those in the line, so it'll be the 3 discounts. So you change those to true, you unlock all 3 discounts. Then you've got the luck one, then you've got like the being able to see the value of the car, and that's where it'll just go to like 1 true or 1 false, that sort of thing. So this bit here, paint shop, scraps, dyno, warehouse, path, test, car wash, unlock, tablet, all of this is going to be the next thing you want to be changing to true. So you follow this line across, and when it gets to garage, customization, lifter, unlock, cylinder, and everything else, this is literally where it's going to be. So you want to go to the next line down, which is this one here, and basically because there's so much, like, you can get lost so much easier on here. So you just keep going across. And it's always best, for me, in all honesty, it's always best that I sit here and just do it like this. Because if not, I lose my lines so easy because I'm like a squirrel. Like, if I see shiny things, I just, I'll go offline. But as you can see here, the formula is pretty much the same as when we unlocked all of our level stuff. It's still element true, element true, element true, element true, element true, element true. And these are the things like the engine stand, the paint shop, all your tools and bits and pieces. You're looking for the lines of like what the actual thing is, like the quality 0, livery 0, and then from here you just want to start changing the elements to true. So if we just keep going this way, as you can see here, like repair parts, welder, brake lathe, these things here. Now, as I said, every single one of them is going to have the word element next to it, and then where it says element, that's where you want it to say true. Now, the first one going, it's the garage upgrades. So you've got the garage, the lifter, the battery charger, things like that. And if you obviously like clicking true, you're unlocking the things within the actual game itself. So that's basically the short of it. And the only how I figured this out, because I couldn't actually find a guide myself, was I had my Hybridsteel like up on one screen and then I had this one up on the other, and I was actually going through every single line from the bottom because I knew how to change the player money, because someone already spoke about that in my comments. I think it was Talisa, so thank you very much. And basically from there, I was inquisitive. It was like, well, if I choose this and change that to this, what if I change this and this? And I started noticing the differences between Hybridsteel's profile and Flipit's profile. And it was like, maybe if I change this to true, and maybe if I keep this, it'll unlock all the bits of the garage. And that's basically how I learned how to do this. Now, thankfully, you guys have actually seen this, and it's all good. So yeah, like I said, if you click in find and type in player money, and go down, because you've got the direction here of up and down, so obviously it's below where I am, so you click down and then from there, and basically everything between player money and this minus 1111111, I'm not sure what minus 111, if anybody really knows, let me know, that'd be cool to understand this. But yeah, anything between that -1 and player money is normally all the stuff that you're unlocking for your game instead of obviously earning it. But the only reason why I'm using this, and people can call me out for cheating if you really want, but the only reason why I'm using this is I'm changing it for my story, and I'm changing it for the runs I've done. So when I did the like from the 4K to the like $100,000 car, I changed my player money to 4K. I unlocked all the stuff. Yes, I did. And because that's part of the challenge. So I unlocked all the stuff. I got my 4K. Wiped everything else and then kept it as I went. When it comes to this 20k challenge, same garage has opened up. All I've done is I've changed my money to 20,000, so now I've got to do a 20,000 car challenge with everything unlocked. When it comes to doing my story modes, I literally took $300,000 away from myself just to add that realism that I'd actually had to spend that money for the story, and that's where we went. So if this has helped you guys, let me know. That'd be awesome. If you've got any questions, I'm going to be honest, if I haven't covered it, I haven't got a clue. And that's the absolute truth. I'm going to hold my hands up and say I don't know, because if you change anything else on this player save, then I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that the bits I changed from false to true unlocked the bits of the game, and changing player money and experience and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's the only reason why I use this. I use it for the good of making the videos and adding a little bit of realism to my videos as well. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this or anything else I've done on this channel, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button below for all of the updates, and I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on the channel. Until then, I want to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Kaboom! Fist bump to you.